Hey Scrappers, welcome to another episode of Moose Scrapper. Today we are going to be taking apart one of these apples. This was an Emac. Just a fair word of warning, Apple knows how to build them. These suckers are hard as hell to take apart. Alright, I've already started. I took off a few screws just to get the casing off, but as you can see, this thing is built to frickin' last. Alright, these are a pain in the butt, but they are worth it. There's some good copper in there, tons of aluminum, a little bit of gold bearing material, so let us get started. Now, when you're taking these things apart, make sure that you have, let it sit for a while, like a week or so. If not, you need to learn how to discharge them so you don't get shocked when you're hacking stuff off. Alright, so let us get off a bunch more of these screws here. There's some nice copper in here. I don't know if you can see that. A nice big spool of copper. There's actually two of them. There were 2 wrenches. Nice. Huge aluminum heatsink on both sides. Now, these things are full of aluminum. Alright, so we got this piece off. Slide this over. This looks like probably the brains of the unit. Got the hard drive here, and imagine there's a CD-ROM drive here, so there's got to be a main chip in there somewhere. So put that aside for right now. Okay, so we've got this part, which looks pretty much just like the inside of any TV. Of course, it's mounted to what looks like a solid plate of aluminum here. Yep, that's aluminum. So we've got this thing we're going to take apart in a minute. Alright, so we've got this shell over here, which has a degaussing wire in it. This, you want to make sure you do not forget it. That's a big piece of copper in there. There we go. There we go. So we've got some copper in there, some bright wire in this outer rim here, some more copper in there, maybe some copper in those little spools, and copper up here as well. So this looks to be the motherboard. I took the RAM chips off. Doesn't seem to be anything really striking me on here. There's probably a bunch of little tandem capacitors, some monolithic ceramic capacitors, some gold pins. Same over here, some gold pins in there and there. Flat packs that have gold on them. This processor probably has gold in it, sorry. And some chunks of aluminum. Aluminum heat sinks. Another, that's a NVIDIA, that's probably a video card. So there's that. Here's a hard drive. Make sure you keep that logic board. Well, definitely worth taking apart. Let's start off with some of the copper. You've got this really thick degaussing cable. definitely going to want to strip that. You've got the yoke from the monitor. You've got some nice copper bearing motors. These two are pretty nice. They're easy to take apart, and that's bright wire on there. You've got some other smaller copper bearing motors, transformers. This is a fan motor. A bunch of like these little guys. You have a big handful of wire. You're going to get some gold in the RAM chips. There's going to be some gold in the some of the connector ends, such as in this thing, and in these cables. We've got this thing which looks like that's gold plated. I'm not sure what this is. It's a little card of some kind. I'm not sure. It's probably the Wi-Fi card. Alright, so that you can take apart. There's going to be gold plating in there as well. You've got the hard drive, which is a nice solid cast aluminum case. Logic board, which goes for about $10 a pound. The platinum platters in there. This top is either stainless steel or aluminum. Just check it with a magnet. You've got the DVD-ROM, which is going to be steel. A peripheral board here. It has the gold pins on it. The motherboard, which has a lot of gold pins on it. Some flat packs and some other gold bearing material. Monolithic ceramic capacitors for platinum, palladium group metals. Some tantalum capacitors. Alright. And just a couple of other little small other boards that have other things like the MCCs on them. Okay, and there's also a fair chunk of steel from it. Let's see, there's a good 4 pounds. And the big winner is aluminum. All of this aluminum came from that Emac. And there's a lot of it. There's like maybe 3 or 4 pounds in here. So definitely worth taking apart. With the copper yoke and the copper bearing motors, you're gonna get some good money out of the copper in that. So there you go. They take a while to pull apart. You're not gonna get rich quick with these, but they do have some good stuff in them. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. See you on the next one.